used to keep it as a lookout station. And
Okay.
we used to watch the drug dealers and how they would set up and who they were dealing to and how they were serving. And
Okay. Are you able to talk about your undercover assignment or not yet?
yeah, I mean,
Because some of them are confidential and
yeah, I mean, a lot of
'cause-
that stuff's over. You know, all those cases are over.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
they're all done with. You know.
Yeah.
So disclosure is really, you know, you can talk about anything you want. I'm retired. I'm not held
no,
to.
no, just
a lot of them
me
guys can't.
undercover. Just me growing up. Oh, I want to be undercover detective,
Yeah.
like something. It's
It looks
fun.
very glorified.
Yeah, but you're pretty much with the dangerous guys. I'm guessing. Just you don't have to go in detail if you don't want, but I mean just a highlight on one of your missions. Like what was the undercover assignment that you were on?
We used to, you know, in Germantown section,
Yeah.
we used to have this one little train station. You know,
Okay.
and it was all tinted out. You know, like on top of it, like the third floor. It's a little small. You know, and we used to keep it as a lookout station. And
Okay.
we used to watch the drug dealers and how they would set up and who they were dealing to and how they were serving and where they were keeping the stash, which is the money and the drugs in a different spot.
Yeah,
You know, because they didn't want to get caught with the money together with the drugs, because then that was like a higher charge. And
Yeah.
you know, it was funny. It was a cat and mouse game the whole time, but it was dangerous. Like I said, there was a lot of people that we were looking for, and you know, you'd be working plain clothes, and nobody knew you were a cop. And I think that's the dangerous part, because when you came out to do something, a lot of drug dealers, they knew after a while, they knew who you were, even if you were in plain clothes and you dressed up raggedy.
Oh,
or whatever.
okay, yeah.
They
have a sense already.
They
like-
already knew who you were. You earned a reputation on the street.
Okay.
You know, and that was everything. You know, because you had a good reputation on the street as being an honest cop. You know, and that's one of the always things I always kind of went by. I said, I may not get you today. You know, they're like, I can't prove it. I know what you're doing. I can't prove it, so I'm not going to lock you up today.
Yeah.
But you know, out of 1,000 times that you do whatever you're going to do, I'm going to get lucky that one time, and then I got you, and then you're going down. You know, for like 4 or 5 years for whatever you're doing. You know, and I always let them know, like, look, and I was honest. I was like, you know, and I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, there's corrupt cops here. No, I let them go. I'm like, hey, I don't have the exact proof. You know, I want to document why I stopped you and what I did, why I did it. You know, I'm going to let you go. But guess what? I'm going to get you eventually.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to get you red-handed. And when I go in front of that judge and I say, hey, yes, he did this, this, and this, and this, it's going to be the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
You know, and